Oh, he shed.
Oh my lord.
Oh, he's bigger.
Oh! Yeah.
That's what I want to show you together. Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey, if y'all not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Stranger Things, that starts now. Au revoir, YaBoyRockLee des.
Au revoir, Adorable des.
Directed nasty. Damn, goddamn American ass show here. We bring them other languages around.
Oh.
That's what I didn't know. I didn't know where your mind was. So
Gotta get
we watched this already.
no, I know we watched it.
American shows.
We kind of lowered our output of Stranger Things because we had to increase our output of this Bleach. So I was just making sure I remember.
I thought summertime rendering.
Both.
It was both.
Yeah, everything took a hit because we do more Bleach reactions.
So last time on.
Yeah.
Stranger Things, our boy Will just got abducted by the dark tentacle gas.
Oh, he jumped him. Yeah, he got jumped, bro. Listening to Good Daddy's advice, bro. He was listening to good old Bob. And he tried it. I give Will credit, bro.
Why did it gotta be Bob?
No,
like such a basic name. Why
I
Bob?
think, can I be honest? It was very intentional. I think personally, just like Joyce, we're supposed to fall in love with Bob. Wait for him to mess up, but I don't think Bob's gonna take any else. He's just a stand-up, nice fucking guy through 3 episodes that just says and does the right things. And I really believe he has the best interest for the whole Byers family, right? But I'm still gonna stand by for that exact reason. He's gonna fall victim to the goddamn Byers family.
Yeah, because first of all, he doesn't believe in any of that kind of stuff. So it was a classic, you'll face your nightmares. And once you face it, you're not going to be afraid. And it's like, disclaimer, Bob, it's not a nightmare. It's real shit.
It's aliens.
Yeah.
Or dimensionals. Or monsters. Whatever. Fuck it is.
It's the Hydra something. Hydra.
Hydra.
I said that blessed be the man that taketh counsel not in the ungodly line. Same line as we jump into it. Is just because, you always gotta be careful who you take advice from, and know what their field is, right? You take a marital. I'm gonna use the example because it's gonna be bad, right? Because I don't want to offend anybody, right? But you go do you take marital advice from somebody. You gotta know what that other person's history is. There you go. That's how I phrase it. What is that other person's history? I'm like, I don't know if I should take advice from this person. And there's also a devil's advocate even in that line. When someone says, well, I've had, if you say, oh, that person had 4 divorces, why would I listen to him? And the person can say, I had 4 divorces. That's why you should listen to
I got 4 women to marry me. You are missing something.
Or I screwed up 4 times, or it didn't work out 4 times, whatever.
So learn from me.
Yes, learn from what didn't go right. But you still hear what I'm saying. Like, what is your experience in this field if I am going to listen to you?
I fully believe that. I know movies and shows always do that. I don't remember what show I was watching, but there's a show literally doing that same thing. And it was like the guy's trying to look
Don't say the name of the show, but keep going.
The guy was trying to look for advice with this girl that he was with. They got in a fight or something. And his 2 friends, one who is a player and the other who never gets girls, are giving him advice. I'm like, why are you listening to these 2 buffoons? Go talk to someone who actually is in a good relationship. And I tell what? I tell my friends that too, though, because before I was in a relationship, they would always ask me for advice or something. Like, I'm single. Like, how are you gonna ask me? I'll help you. This is my advice I give to you as a single person. Take it lightly because I'm not in a relationship. But
I had that face.
To each their own.
Because I thought she was watching How to Be a Player. I'm like, you been watching 90s R&B movies? You been watching 90s movies? Because that's literally what happened in How to Be a Player. I was like, wait, you watching How to Be a Player? But I know you was. Ain't no way you watching How to Be a Player. And now people don't know about that.
I thought you were looking because I thought you thought we were implying that we can't listen to you.
No, I was looking at your ass for that earlier. I was like, oh, word? I was like, all right, bet.
You gotta tell me what your accolades are.
I'll listen to everyone's advice, but I will remember because I feel like it's your own duty to remember who you're asking this advice for.
Yeah. You know what? And the truth is though, you can always take in the information and always, take it with a grain of salt. Because you can always, be surprised by people and stuff like that.
I'm not gonna let
But for Will, he's just too young, and Bob he doesn't know enough.
Of course. And
it's no one's fault in this one.
Yeah, it's not Bob's fault. It's not Will's fault. It's just me like, hi, take this as a lesson, guys, but Bob gave good advice for that situation, and Will listening to an adult in that situation made absolute sense. It just didn't work out.
We'll see if he ever listens to anyone ever again after this.
Yeah. So, okay. All right, so we're going to jump into Stranger Things, folks. If you guys have not subscribed, go ahead and do so. We got our full reaction and discussion on our Patreon. If y'all like our content, make sure you smash a thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also, hit the bell for notifications and be sure to click on our videos so you can stay in your recommended feed.
If you want to join the YaBoyRockLee crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so you connect us and the rest of the community.
Yo, hey, you just got to pull it up for what we're laughing at. Because I was just scanning through the thumbnails.
It's this way.
Is it this way? Is it this way? It don't matter. They should get it when we're laughing.
Yo, that energy between these two, man.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
No, the thumbnail looks better. The thumbnail looks so much better.
Yo.
Hold on. We're not, yeah, it was when he had it. Hold on.
You can see his guy liner running.
Oh, the thumbnail looks so much better. It was a smile in his head. There it is! This is when you see it out of context.
Out of context.
Man.
I used to run the school, baby. Is
Yeah.
that true? You want to run me next? You can't have two niggas looking this sexy, whispering sweet nothing to each other, holding ball,
These are literally the alpha males of this age group in the show, right next to each other,
just throwing it back on each other.
Yeah, just back it up.
Back it
up. Hell yeah, Steve! Hell yeah!
Yo, the more I look at homie's face on the right, bro.
What about it? What'd you say? What you gonna say? The more what, director? The more what?
He's thoroughly enjoying it, bro.
Oh no, he enjoyed it. Steve is not comfortable. He's not.
Steve was like, "Get out of my way! I just want to go to the hoop,
man." Anyways, that's enjoyable. All right, let's jump into Stranger Things for real.
Oh, the mom! I totally forgot about her.
What is she doing? Like, why?
She's
And she
looking
just
for
put
her
together
kid.
the
Yeah,
static
she's looking
thing.
for him. She gonna find him out in the. Dustin still got that animal in his hat.
Will, sweetie, wake up! It's Mom.
Oh, you
that
didn't have his
thing's invading
physical
his
body.
body.
That's right.
Pointing in his eyes and stuff.
It's going in every orifice.
Get out. I wish Ella's here right now. Oh, it's in him.
But I can't help you if I don't know what's going on.
Top mom, figure it
You
out.
have to talk to me. I felt it everywhere. I promise. I'm here.
I almost feel like that monster thing violated him. Like,
Oh, 10,000%, bro.
Yeah, it went in his body.
yeah, but there's like double connotations to me.
You put us in danger. You realize that, right?
You promise.
Nah, our promises aren't the same.
Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, nothing happens and you stay safe. 3 rules. And you know what?
Adam couldn't follow one, so
You
that's a lot
can't
of
even
rules.
do that. It means no egos
Oh, stop, Hopper. Stop.
and no TV.
Nah, you're doing the right thing. You gotta set that line. Oh. Oh.
Let go.
Just break the TV.
To no TV.
This is just getting worse.
She didn't even know how to plug it back in, probably.
You have got to understand that there are consequences to your actions.
That's why he gotta set the line. Whoa.
No.
It's not that he's.
That
Oh,
son of a bitch. All right. You'll go back in the lab? I'm not so crazy about you either. You know why? Because you're a brat.
Yeah.
That means.
She's a kid.
Hey! Hey!
Nah, that's bullshit. No powers. If we're gonna fight me like you.
Hopper's objective is right, but she's a troubled girl. You just can't talk to her like
You can't talk
that.
to her like that. You have to teach her.
You just can't talk to her like that.
You didn't think he was not trying to teach her and she was being somewhat unreasonable? I feel like Egos and Nord TV for a week is a slap on the wrist considered to like a whole ass exposure and you go back to the hell you just came from. It's a slap on the wrist. Is he wrong for maybe talking to her like that? Only a little bit, but I don't think she's scaling the consequences of, oh, I want to see this boy versus you're going to end up back exactly where you started. Probably not, because she kind of have her problems under control, but like, it's not an easy situation, but like, you got to teach.
So one, you're right. But
no, neither of them are right.
Oh,
both of them are a little bit wrong in their own right.
Hopper is...
I think they're both right. I think they're actually both right. You explain.
I think Hopper is fundamentally right. He knows what he's talking about. However, when you work with a troubled kid, well, she's not a teenager. I think she's like 12 or 13 with goddamn powers.
Teenager, bro.
You have to take that into consideration and speak to her in a way that she will receive the information. He's just fighting fire with fire. You don't make progress that way. You just don't. It doesn't matter that he's right if she can't receive the information. She has a wall up. So he has to speak to her in a way that she'll get. Because he is the adult. She is the child. She is unreasonable. So it's up for him. It's up to Hopper to be the reasonable adult and communicate with her.
And all I'm gonna say,
like a child,
yeah.
He's just yelling at her.
And all I'm gonna say, just the side of it. I feel like when it started, he was upset, but he came with, "You can't do that. Here's the punishment." And she tried to flip it, like, "No. You said I could leave. You said X, Y, Z." It's like, yeah, was he lying a little bit? Sure. That's why I understand her frustration. But when I have third party, I'm just gonna drop it because I have third party objection where it's like I see that the stakes that they're talking about just aren't equal. She just needs to sit down. But at the same time, I see that he tried like a heightened but reasonable approach. No egos. You can't do this. I need to know where you've been so I can make sure I cross the T's, dot the I's. But she was like, "No, you lied. I can't leave. You lied," and she just It's an impossible situation. So yeah.
Sorry, Dork.
I think before she was in the woods, she had like, he saw her and she looked like she was freezing, it was snowing and everything. So to him, he sees it as like, I've given you food, I've protected you. He said all the things he said, right? But to her, she doesn't see it like that because as far as she's concerned, she could have survived on her own and she still very well can. She's not really threatened by anything, like the fear of death. It's more like the fear of being kept in a box, like how he's keeping her now. That's the only fear she really has. Because she can, like, death doesn't really scare her because she doesn't understand, like, what would happen if she dies. Because to her, at least, like, she can defend herself completely. Anyone with a gun, she could literally stop the bullet and throw it back at you. So for her, it's like, it's more like keeping her under control. And I feel like they're both not seeing that perspective. Like, his thing is like, I'm trying to be a good dad to you, I'm not being psychotic. But he's not giving her, like, any time to go outside of this room because that's her main thing, the room thing. If he goes down to the point, it's like she's being stuck in this room.
She traded one box for another, and I get that.
He keeps promising stuff like, we're gonna spend time together, we're gonna watch TV, oh, I'll get you candy and stuff, and he keeps missing out on those promises. So to her, it's like, I'm never gonna leave, and she keeps asking questions. It's like, I understand he wants to keep her safe, but there's a point where at some point he has to give her like a boundary. She can go outside, explore a certain, like he can be with her, disguise her, buy her a wig, something, like it doesn't have to be like this all the time. But he's so focused on different things right now. It's like, yeah, you're putting her as like a bottom priority, and now she knows it. She leaves, and then she comes back, and it's like, you yell at her and stuff, it's not gonna help. That's another thing. Like she knows, like, this relationship isn't a relationship for her. Like, she's not going to respect you in any way. You haven't given her any reason to respect her because you've given her, like, food and clothes and stuff, but she's like, I could do that on my own, too. I can break into a store and get Eggos. No one's going to stop me. So for her, it's like, yeah, you need to give me more than that. I need something like the Joyce relationship that she had, like the love and stuff. She needs, like, a motherly type of bond because that was, like, emotional. She got close to someone. She felt it. Same thing with Mike. That's why she wants to go see him all the time because she feels that connection. She feels no connection to Hopper other than you're just like Papa. Is what she just said. So for her, it's like they both need to understand each other in a way that's like, okay, I will listen to you and listen to your rules, but you need to give me some boundary. Like I need something
autonomy.
else. I can't stay in this box. That's what she said. She screamed, and you could tell like she didn't mean to burst the windows, but that's how frustrated she is. Her power just kind of gets out. She has some control of it, but it's still like, it's not complete in control. She's still a young girl. She's got them feelings. So it's like, yeah, Hopper, you're out of your element. I feel like he's
way out, bro.
He, especially as
I give him credit for stepping out. He knows she got powers.
For real. credit to Hopper because as a single dad alone, like raising a girl is
with
like
powers.
ooh, that's another thing. And then raising her with powers is like, oh my boy, yeah. Like she's gonna keep hitting you. Like that couch thing, I saw that as like, yeah. If girls could, they would. They'd be hitting their dads all the time.
I didn't
They'd get
like
so
he
mad,
said.
slam the door.
I didn't like he said I'll send him back to lab one call. I didn't like that she
That's
doesn't.
normal dad stuff though. My dad is threatened to send me to like Africa to teach me how to not be a brat. He said the same thing. He's
Yo, I
done
gotta
it.
talk to
He's like, you
Poppy.
girls
Why
are
Africa?
ungrateful. He when we were younger, me and my sister, we'd ask for something, or at the time it would come off as bratty, like we're spoiled and stuff. Because at a time, all kids I feel like go through a stage where they want more than what they're given. And the parents have to teach them, like, yo, we can't give that to you, but you need to humble yourself. Stop. You need to work. You need to have some kind of discipline in yourself, you know? And you know, parents act out. My mom would never do that, but my dad would act like Hopper in this sense. And I understand Hopper's perspective, and I'm just like, yep, I get it. But Hopper needs to understand if he keeps breaking promises like that, he's not going to have a close relationship with this girl. And this relationship is, like, looking more like like how it was before. You're just commanding her. She's not going to look at you like a father.
I just don't like his delivery. Everything he's saying is spot on. And I know he's trying his best. That is his personality. That is how he'll respond to most people. He's as raw as it gets.
He's a rough around
He's a
edges,
sheriff.
bro.
Yeah.
He's rough around the edges.
You just looking at this and go, whoo, this is a problem one. You gotta use tact with Elle raising her.
Joyce is a good person for her to be living with, I feel like. So creepy.
I was thinking about staying the night at Stacy's tonight.
No.
We're gonna have a girls' night.
No.
Romantic comedies.
No.
Sure. That sounds like fun.
His mother never learned. Couldn't be my mom. Couldn't be my mom.
Oh yeah, they're gonna meet Barb's parents, I think.
You don't have to do this, you know.
Stop saying that.
Okay. Alright, I give full allegiance to her. Because she warned him.
I think she's using him, but she's
She's using him, but yes, exactly. So he's letting himself be used. Just
See
hide her.
his son?
His temperature's lower.
It is? I thought it was like
Yo, it's like
96
damn near
and above.
95.
Actually,
98 degrees is
Oh,
normal
it's
if
less
it's
than
Fahrenheit.
96, okay.
no, just a little out of it. Like I haven't.
Unplugged.
You probably gonna run you a nice bath and they'll warm you up and hopefully get you feeling better.
Like you, apparently.
Nah, yeah. Start a hot bath. I want to see this. Yo, scalding hot. I want to see how he reacts. That's why.
You named him Dart? Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. You saw him, how he stretched? That's how my cat stretches.
Yeah, it doesn't look cute though.
So cute.
Sound good?
Oh, so adorable.
What the hell's going on? What do you think? We're looking for Dart.
Jeez!
How are you gonna send Lucas in there?
Well,
The natural athlete.
you finally decided to show
That's
up.
true.
He's
He
the
jumped
one
on
who
it like
will get in.
nothing.
You stink.
Oh.
Hey, man.
That's bullshit.
Alright?
She doesn't even get it.
Expose a bacterium to a toxic chemical, and it will flee or deploy some other defense mechanism.
This is important. I don't know why,
Pretty much the same.
This.
Yeah, come on.
but it's just water.
It's hot water.
Her palms start to sweat.
Mom spaghetti.
These are the signs of the physical and emotional state we call
Fear?
fear.
I can cool it down a little bit, baby, but we gotta get your body temp back up.
No.
What?
That's what I was looking for.
He likes it cold.
Oh!
But is he sweating? Is he hot already? It looks like he's
Dude.
sweating already.
Nah, which one of them niggas said he likes it cold?
He
Who's
did.
he? Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
Hear me out. Did Will say he likes it cold like the demon inside of me? Or is the demon like, no, this kid likes it cold, trying to cover?
No, I think he means. I
Will's
think
talking about
Will's
the demon.
saying he likes it. Yeah.
We'll talk about that demon. Oh, Sam.
I want this place cleaned up by the time I get
No! Ha!
You hear me?
Am I surprised? No. Give it this afternoon. They're gonna brush it off like nothing happened.
I almost want Elle to run away.
Don't be like that.
Steven got it.
I believe in Steve.
King Steve, everyone. Like tough today.
Come on, Steve.
Nah, he a demon. He looks for contact on the drive.
Plan the next time. Draw a charge.
Nah, he's helping you. Get up, Steve.
That's actually nice. Why not just rule together, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't sweat it, Harrington. Today's just not your day, man. You and the princess break up for one day, she's already running off with the priest's brother. Oh shit.
Oh, is that asshole friend from last season?
Yeah.
The princess skipped yesterday, still haven't shown. But that must just be a coincidence, right?
Don't fight. I ain't fighting no one naked.
Pretty boy like you's got nothing to worry about.
Plenty of bitches in the sea.
I never thought I'd see this guy as like one of his friends, bro. Or like trying to help.
I think he just didn't want to be ignored, so he turned it off.
This guy's not so bad. He's mean to his sister.
Honestly, he doesn't seem that bad to him.
He helped him on the court. He's like, no, plant your feet, take the charge. That's how you get
I think he's
the
a
possession
tough
back.
love type of guy.
Hmm.
He still crapped his sister though, but like to Harrington, he's a tough love. These two could get along basically.
Just talk to himself.
Oh, damn. Damn, that's obvious. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
The agents are... Yeah, I see it
Is
now.
this what they wanted though? Sorry. Oh, you saw the lady?
It's even real kids.
I saw a lady in heels in a trench coat at the park. That don't make no sense.
So did I.
The kids are secret agents.
They're also skipping class, so people just be staring at them because they're not in school.
Oh, shit.
Trouble with your car, miss? I can give you 2 to lift if you like.
No, the timing.
They're
They got him. They got him. So obvious.
You sure you don't need that ride?
No, thank you, officer.
I'm not taking the ride. I ain't see no badge.
Yo, start that car. Just
They
forward
they
it back.
sabotaged
They
it.
disabled that vehicle. There's a spark plug or 2 missing.
Oh, I didn't pick that up. I was like, why is that car having trouble?
I overslept. What the hell's
Leave it
wrong? I'm
open.
freezing.
We have a visitor.
He naked? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wants to be cold.
So this thing, this shadow thing, I told you Mom, it likes it like this, it likes it cold.
Will was talking
I
for her.
know that.
I just know.
It's inside of you.
I don't have to think. I just know things now. Things I never did before.
Ask him questions.
Give it a sauce.
He's a vessel.
Rapid question. Go, go, go.
He's Ninja Jerky. No, he's not Ninja Jerky. He's Ninja Jerky.
And now memories happening all at once now.
Can you describe these memories?
Something is burrowing, or
I think it's his veins. That's what I thought, like blood vessels. He's like in the blood, trying to get to the brain or something.
Is he trying to stop him from talking?
They're growing and spreading.
oh, yes. I think you're right about the blood vessel.
Memories.
Killing the host.
Will the wise.
You didn't have to use words.
Oh, draw. Because he does draw, yeah. He can be a writer when he's older. Like comic book, make a story out of this. He made Stranger Things.
We need to talk. AV room. Right now.
What do they do at school? Like, where do they have this free time right now?
Dang.
Come on, Mike. No, this is non-negotiable.
No, it's negotiable.
Sorry, Beck. Sorry.
Lame. Party. If I got told party members only, I wouldn't talk to these boys ever again.
Will didn't want me to tell anyone, but on Halloween night, he saw a sort of shadow. in the
Oh, honestly, that's legit. It's not
Okay.
her business.
Well, luckily she has these abilities, you know. She can clean up pretty fast.
Yeah, she's about to be a rapper. See, that's why I'm proud of Hopper. You saw his strict discipline, got this girl in shape.
That's
Look
what
at
I
her
said.
cleaning shit up.
That's what I said. You told her to run away.
Now you gotta be strict on her. Look at her sweeping.
Yeah, clean this mess up.
Tough parented, man. It works. Spraying out the rod. I think the Bible says that.
Oh, More lies?
No, this is his stuff. Hawkins Lab.
Bro.
Friends don't lie.
Now she's gonna be really mad. What has he lied about so far?
That's what he's omitting information can be lies.
The mom.
The mom.
The mom.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. That's the only thing he's lied. I was like, what did he lie about? Literally nothing. And then I remembered the mom. He said she's dead.
He said she's gone.
He said she's gone.
Technically, yes.
Yo, Nancy's like, yo.
So. Yeah. Okay. You up for a little walk?
Ironically, this
He
is where
looked at her and
Elf
was
was gonna end up if she goes fucking around.
He looked at him and he was like, I could convince you. But then he looked at her, he's like, yeah, I don't got enough time for this.
But I can't make things better without your help.
Oh, garbage pitch, bro.
She's tough this one. You guys been together long?
Yeah,
Want to see what really killed your friends?
I was doing the watch thing because that's the point you brought up. But knuckle touch is cool.
The audience today. You?
This is interesting.
We understand each other now.
And that was literally like probably our biggest foe, like
That was a
historically
threat.
at the time.
I see. Keep
Jeez.
fucking around, then we're gonna send you to the same place Barb went to die.
And we don't want this. We don't want more of this.
Is that his veins or something?
I think so.
It looks like tubes.
They connect.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Oh my
Picture.
gosh.
They connect.
Put it together.
He couldn't just make one full map? Golly.
He only has 8x11 paper. Give him a break.
Oh, poor Will.
Think of the
They never
scale
give
of
him-
what he's trying to draw instead. Holy shit.
At least,
The fact that he's able to
he's being
do
very
this on
detailed.
individual pieces is actually a feat of itself.
Yes. It's just difficult for them because now they gotta put all these people.
That means he understands the massive picture. And it's just whatever. It's just an incredible feat.
Wasn't there a movie where a guy downloaded a program into his brain and he like recreate shit? Like it'll take over.
I don't know, mine's are heroes though. Here we go.
Is that a map of Hawkins? It's rivers?
I don't think
It's sort of forking and branching like lightning.
Oh my god.
It's weird dirt color.
The pumpkin patches.
And maybe it's roots. Because remember he was saying it was spreading and
Kill it.
So it's killing the vegetation.
Destroying vines.
Wait, vines? I don't get it.
Vegetation is being killed. Its roots. That's why it's in the soil.
Hey, where you going? Come on. Gotta go look for dirt. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, y'all can't just choose.
Yeah,
one
mad
I'm in.
respect to Max right
I
here.
promise you, at any moment, if they told the other nigga when L's coming in party members only, he would have tripped.
I don't You guys act like you want me to be your friend, but then you just treat me like garbage.
Tell him, Max.
Because I'm a girl? What? No. Did you keep secrets from Elle?
No, it was a secret.
It was a secret.
How do you know about Elle? Did you? That was just different.
Never tell that to a shawty. It never goes your way. It was different.
Good party anyway. I'm out.
Sorry. It's funny. I saw that coming.
Max, you still stink, by the way.
man.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
No. Don't tell me of all things he don't like black people.
This guy's psycho. I can't forget that.
I would just assume he doesn't
Full
like her
alpha
having friends
possessive
until
male.
further.
He doesn't like her having anything.
Yeah.
I see that now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just a stupid class to say.
He treats all girls bad, though. Remember he
I'm
said...
not.
Is that there's certain type of people in this world that you stay away from. And that kid, Max, that kid,
Oh, maybe director's right.
stay away.
Nah, don't listen to me. I just think he doesn't want her to have anything. It was that you're a piece of shit line. It was that you're a piece of shit line.
I think
just
he treats all women, like, bad. It seems like that. Like, guys, he doesn't really treat awful, but girls, he's like...
And I think he has a specific hate for his sister. It was that you're a piece of shit line. It had nothing to do with the kid. He just wants her isolated. He don't want her to have shit. Don't listen to me on this one yet. Nah, okay, I was dead on. He's gonna go to the pumpkin patch. You gotta see what's underneath. I don't remember.
She's gonna find everything. God.
Oh, she's looking through everything, which eventually means she'll find the one thing she needs.
There you go.
Can she read?
She's not the best, but I think she can.
She gonna pick out the dictionary and figure out what these words mean.
Your name is Jane L.
Does static noise help her or something? I never knew that was something she needed.
She's going towards a frequency that's not overwhelmed. That's why they go to the static frequencies. And then she can get a clearer signal. If it's not static, it's already gonna have a strong signal for some other shit.
Oh, it's her.
Boy.
God.
Oh, Hopper's in big doo-doo. What if Terry just like snapped out of it on her side?
Right when I said she needed a mom.
Oh yeah, and her mom is mentally gone too. So back
Yeah,
when he says
she's,
like gone, like
she's like gone.
he's like, I didn't say she was dead. Like she's just out of it. So I don't know.
But she might be able to help, right? Like
Maybe
get her out
Elle
of
can
that.
fix her. Maybe.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm thinking right now.
But
When she disappeared, what if on the other side, Terry just snapped back to her mental state? She's like, oh my God, I've been locked away for so long type shit, you know? I don't know.
Well, you know, he's just not feeling well. He's laying down. So I'll tell him to stop by, okay?
I know. Just say I know.
Shadow monster, isn't it?
Again, information's coming together.
Car mysteriously works now. Oh, they literally towed the car then. Oh, something. That's actually funny. They were reasonable to him from what I've seen. I don't even think the scientists are heinous right now.
No, that was a threat, bro. I'm gonna show you we killed Barbara. I'm gonna show you what we're doing here. Oh my
She
Lord.
recorded it.
They
They
didn't
did
check
want to get
that?
caught.
The men involved in those mistakes, the ones
I give them more credit. They wanted to get caught.
Holland's death.
Nah,
This is what I was
that's-
talking about. You need to corner them so they can't make a move. Oh no, baby, no. That's not what you're supposed to do. Just go play it for the parents and get out.
Talk to you, buddy. About my friend Will.
Oh God.
Is it broken? Oh, oh no. Did he throw up? What is that? Oh, he shed.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, he's bigger. Oh! Sorry. What are we gonna see?
It looks like poop. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's blood.
He's eating his furniture.
Oh my Lord.
What is that? The pet?
That's the cat.
No.
Dart is a baby demogorgon. Oh my God.
A baby what?
It's a baby demogorgon, bro.
No, the cat.
Bruh.
You're talking about that cat. Everyone has their
It
priorities.
looks
in this
just
show.
like Nico.
That's her cat.
I can't forgive him. I can't. We gotta
Ew.
kill the Demogorgon.
No.
The
No.
soil. You found it.
Did you hear the squelch?
Oh, whoa! I heard a sound.
Sounds like hissing. Look at that, all squishy and gross.
Oh, it's oil.
It's
No,
blue.
Hopper, move. You're gonna drop in, fam.
That's what I'm saying. That breathing, jeez.
Yo, do you see the
Noise
size of the
loud.
hole he dug? If he was in holes.
I know the movie. I stopped it, director. The show.
It sounds like it's growling.
You heard that too.
I think it's talking shit. It's a cell. Isn't that the thing that's gonna be popping up? Is it just growing underground?
No. Hoyle! I like that. I like that one better.
Yeah.
Hoyle! Yeah.
That's what I want to show you together.
I know,
This is
that's what we
oil.
laughing. But that's that shit.
I think Adorko's gonna argue with me too. She said, no, I don't think that's oil.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Oh, no. Get out of there.
Is it borrowing?
So back to what I was talking about, terraforming.
Yeah, that's gross.
That's why the pumpkins are dying. It's the pumpkins.
All the pumpkins.
The pumpkins look like they're
Orange.
dying on the surface, but what's really happening is absorbing the nutrients from the other side and it's decaying it. It's not that it's like, oh, it's been poisoned. The roots from the bottom, it's literally dying. It's soaking up the. Oh.
But yeah, so y'all were saying?
When I made the holes joke, where I said the holes joke, but I didn't get to finish it. I was gonna say if he was in holes, he built one big enough to get 3 niggas out. Cause he dug a wide space. That's why when he was, I felt bad
all
for
day,
him.
yeah. There was a wide space and then there was the micro hole.
Yeah, it was wide, it was deep, and then there was the other hole where he had to get
That's
into.
what she said. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So it broke out of the containment of the lab. Right? That's what quite literally.
Because they're trying to burn that entrance as far as I'm concerned.
I think you're right.
That's where I was getting at.
That's what the teacher was saying.
That's what I was trying to get at. I'm like, you're trying to burn it, but I'm like, but what are you really doing? I'm like, I hear it screaming and squealing.
It's in pain.
It's in pain,
I
bro.
thought I was talking about Will.
So this is what happened.
Go ahead, hit it, bro.
They said the story and then they transition right to Will and Joyce, right? So it's true. It is talking about Will, and you saw the little bathtub thing, right? And then there's the grand story, and it's like, are we only talking about Will? We're talking about Will, and here we are. You see them burning it, doing all this other stuff, and you heard what the science teacher said. Nah, it's going to try to find a way to. I forgot the exact words.
It's going to find a way to survive, continue to thrive. It's going to do what it needs to. If you put sun toxic next to a bacteria, the bacterium is going to try to get away from it. It's currently burning its one entrance into the world. So I was like, all right, I got to do something to make sure that if something bad happens here, I still have a means of escape / survival. So as far as I'm concerned, this thing in the sky went from, okay, I'm going to use this gate to, fuck it, I'm turning your town into the gate.
Yeah.
Why don't they hire the science teacher? He obviously knows what he's talking about.
Oh, because they don't know that. But yes.
We know that. We know that now.
The scientist, the funny thing is the scientist, he's just talking shit, right? And it just so happens, watch the story, it's like, yo, y'all need to listen to him. But he's talking about that, not even knowing about aliens or whatever. So it'll be funny if they do hire him one day.
But the kids also, it's because last season the kids were asking him like very hypothetical questions, like what would you need and stuff, and he knew exactly how to help them get, like even the L stuff, like how would we get someone to go back into that side?
It's basic
like,
science.
okay.
He's a good, for all intents and purposes, as far as I'm concerned, he is a PhD level teacher that just happens to enjoy teaching middle school because that's where he gets the most return. They're young enough that they'll absorb it, but they're not so old that they're just kind of throwing it to the wayside. He decided if I really want to shape scientific youth, this is where I need to be. Because this nigga, you said it, Darkwolf, every time they needed help, he's like, oh, that's weird, but let me tell you, explain it to you. And he's dead on every time. Yeah.
I didn't want to go back to L because I want to go back to even director not even being wrong. And I mean that for real, right? When L dug up like the parts of her mother, so what it reminded me of, and we watched a show, I won't spoil it, of this man who didn't know he had a daughter. He got a daughter and he had to go through this journey with being a proper father, okay? Without spoiling it, right? You have a coin? Okay. I just needed him on board because he's the most resistant to the argument.
Yeah,
so when he hears it, it should help him.
Thank you, bro.
The child, he's giving her food, water, and shelter, right? He is not taking care of her emotional need. She has an emotional need right now. So he said, he's like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, right? So when she's reaching out to her mother and it didn't work, you saw her pull it to her heart. It's like, yeah, he all that stuff that he's doing, the way he's correcting her, yes, and solve her emotional needs. He's not doing that, and he can only do so much. He's trying to protect the town. He's protecting Joyce. And he's, looking out for Elle. He's literally stretched so far apart that when I step back and calm down, like, yeah, he's truly doing the best he can. Because I already know if you gave up on helping Joyce, Elle's gonna be fine, right? He can't help all three.
He gives up on anything. Elle's gonna be handled, bro.
Yes, he just has too much on his...
He makes it back for candy. Maybe he's like secret trips to the store. Maybe when he's doing night shades, like, come on, you come to the whip.
Elle is almost a great example of a parent. Elle Hopper's situation is a great example of a one-parent household where that parent is trying, but they gotta work the double shifts. They got to. And then when they do it, the kid's gonna get in trouble. You know, and the parent comes back, what the fuck are you doing? And all this stuff. But you got Elle with powers, and you only had her for 1 year. Hypothetically, if Hopper had her from like, she was an infant, hypothetically.
There'd be a better connection.
Yeah, he'd yell at her and she'd receive it better. But they don't have that. He only has 1 year, and that's tough. So Hopper's doing the best he can with being stretched in all directions. It's just that she also needs her emotional needs satisfied. Yo, she's out of it. She's crazy, right? I don't mean that in a bad way, but you know, she has some problems. But it's like, I expect her to have some problems. We gotta get it solved. And you kind of said it in the middle of a video. She needs someone like Joyce. You saw how Joyce.
She needs a Joyce, bro. Yeah. I don't disagree at all.
Fast forward back to like me, like I truly believe, and I'm not just saying this, and like I don't have the like. Anyways, you were like, yo, we'd be tiptoeing around. I wouldn't really tiptoe. I just feel like I would just talk to her, like, hey, yo, chill. You know what I mean? And I'd have to give something up, or I'd have to go get some help. I wouldn't tiptoe around her. I would just have some more awareness to help her. But the difference between me and Hopper, though, like with all due respect, is like I have experience with youth, right? And I have a daughter. So if you'd have asked me
and
about
Hopper
this,
did not.
I don't know how his thing was.
Hopper had a young daughter. He didn't have to deal with those teenage years.
No, you're not wrong.
True,
you're not wrong.
True. Hopper did have a daughter, so I'll give him that. But anyways, I got a daughter, and I had the child experience with the youth, right? But my daughter is not a troubled kid. Back to what I said from the beginning too. Had her since from the get go.
And you knew troubled kids.
Yeah. So when I did have troubled kids, and like I saw so many times someone was like, oh, that child, they never listen or whatever. That girl never listened.
No,
that
you
boy,
just didn't talk to him.
You didn't talk to him the right way. I watched it over and over again. So you watch how they act, and then you adapt. But you literally need like experience with that sometimes. And some people have it naturally. I think Joyce has it naturally because the motherly instincts. Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, there's clear line between us, but we're so close to that line. It's like that's why it's like you guys say something. It's like, yeah, no, I get it. I'm just on the side of I'm proud of Hopper because as easily as it is to do exactly what we said, just back down and tiptoe, and Elle now no longer knows what consequences.
But whatever.
You know,
she should know consequences.
Right? But Hopper's like,
she should know consequences.
Yeah, and Hopper's like, well, I'm not gonna back down. I have to show you consequences, even though I'm operating from a lower power level, and like I'm not doing the best job at emotionally supporting you. But I need to make sure that on your Maslow hierarchy, safety, security, food, water comes first. Yeah. So like I see him, he's operating like I need to get these 3 things for you first, and that's why he even says I fed you like this, like that. He's just not ascending to the next psychological need. But on that front, it's like, yo, I'll just say, yo, creds to Hopper. In this situation, Elle versus Hopper, I'm on Team Hopper because, yo, at the end of the day, yo, he don't got no power, bro.
I am still Team Hopper. That girl needs discipline.
Hopper. Yep.
That's what I said. See, that's what I said. There's literally a line between us, but we're literally back to back on that line. That's why there's no like, oh, you're right, I'm wrong, you're right. It's like, nah, I see it. I appreciate different perspectives. Yeah. I just think you guys empathize with Elle a little bit more. I do empathize that, oh yeah, she traded one cell for another, but she traded a padded cell for like a crib with TV and Eggos and fucking whipped cream candy sandwiches.
All that part,
so,
all that part, like that's a given.
Yeah.
It's literally like, bro, that's a borderline nuclear warhead. You need to handle it appropriately. They put on hazard suits when they ground this bomb. I'm not trying to say tiptoe around it, but you understand what it does. So you like, I gotta equip myself to handle it. Mm-hmm. That's all. But yeah, we still have all it is. I think what our main thing is how we drive our frustration and which part of it. It's where we're being led by our emotions. Yeah, that's what's changing us.
I'm excited to see a talk on this one in the comment section. Yeah, this conversation's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. On to Max and the kids. How do you guys feel about that?
I said it in the reaction. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If we flip the shit in reverse on some Missy Elliott shit, if season 1, they were like, Elle's not in the party because she's not in the party, this man Mike would have had a whole month. We saw him literally have that meltdown when she disappeared. Fucking guys, yeah. Now to see him do the same thing on the other side, that's the only part that sits wrong with me. I'm like, I get it. Max is new. She has no powers. Y'all don't really know her. I understand a little bit of caution operating that, we gotta protect Will. I get that, right? But at the same time, she seems capable. She actually seems to care. And for lack of a better term, I almost feel like she's made a little bit connection with everybody there. So it's like, I feel like you could kind of let her in a little bit. I just don't come back to feelings. I don't like how Mike is just like, and everybody has to follow Mike. If we're real party democracy, it's very clear that it's at least a 2-2 vote. It's very clear it's at least a 2-2 vote, in my opinion. And if we take out that, Will don't get a vote right now because Will's incapacitated, it's 2v1, bro. She's in.
My opinion.
That's it.
Again, I can also appreciate keeping Will's stuff a secret.
Yeah.
So for that,
I value that.
That's another person with tact, right? Mm-hmm. You don't come there and say, "Oh, you can't come." It's just how mean he is, You got to get him like, "Yo, we're gonna talk later. I guess this is an emergency, but we're gonna talk later. When she's gone or whatever. But don't make her feel excluded, because it's okay to have."
Yeah, they're making her. With Mike, he's making it a point to keep her away.
And that's the part.
Mike, party members only. That's why I'm like.
No, it's really secret. It's about Will. I'm told not to tell anybody. I just gotta talk to these two.
And even in a democracy, when voting members are no longer present and they're abstained from a vote, the vote right there would be 2-1. He still loses. But even if they try to step up to him and say that, Mike's gonna make a big ass think about it. And that's where I'm like, that's not really fair, Mike.
Yeah. Nah, I do.
He railroaded Elle down their throats. For good, I'm glad she did because I enjoy Elle as a character, but Mike railroaded her down their throats.
He did. I think I do overall feel bad for Max, because the other thing is, these boys invite her into it right up to this line, and then right in front of, like, nope, you can't go any further.
And they also exclude her too. They don't do a good job of it. They're not exonerated.
And from her perspective, it's like, y'all want you want to be my friend or not? Like, where are we? You know what I mean? Like.
And they both want her in the group for not good reasons. Not because they want to actually be friends with her. Sorry, guys. But, like, yeah, they want her, bro. Like, you see how Dustin walks up.
Yeah.
Hi, Max.
You
know what I mean?
They want her in the group. And if they want her in the group, they need to stand up to their friend and say, we want her in the group. All right, we're going to chill another time. Because right now
we with her. We with Max, bro.
Yeah.
You have to go handle the Will. You handle your side of the Will stuff. We'll handle our side of the Will stuff with Max. Whatever you're going to let us do with Max.
Yeah, agreed.
What do you think, Adorkable?
I have no problem with how Mike handled it. I'm kind of okay with it. Honestly, the way Luke acted in season 1 towards Elle, I'm like, okay, I feel like it's fair because that's how he acted towards Elle up until the fight. So I'm like, yeah, I'm assuming like they're just gonna fight about it or something and then get over it or something, or somehow she's gonna figure out what's actually going on and then they have to include her type of thing. But after the last episode where Mike was like cool with her basically and Elle kind of tripped her on the thing, I think they're actually cool. I don't think in this portion where he was trying to tell them something in private, it had anything to do against her. He's like, no, you're not a party member. The tone before was worse. This tone is more like, you're not into it. Sorry.
That is what happened this time.
So the tone was different this time. So I have no problem with how he did it this time. The last couple times obviously was like rude, like you shouldn't be mean to her because there's really no reason. But it's warranted after how Luke treated Elle, and then they're all forgetting about Elle. So it's like, all right, he can act how he wants. Like, you guys aren't really being there for him. Like, he's there for Will, as Will is there for him. But I feel like Luke and Dustin are really more focused on like girl. And he's like, guys, can we focus on some bigger stuff? And then we got Dustin also focusing on some pet.
Lucas had the same issue last season. No, we need to help Will find Will. And Mike is like, but Elle. So like, yeah, it's interesting to see. Like, you did the season 1 thing, and I was like, okay. I was also mad at Lucas in season 1, but flip it on this one. Like, they're kind of doing the same thing.
Elle was actually, though, an instrumental part in the ability to find Will in the first place.
Exactly.
So back to Mike, like Elle is because, like, yeah, she can communicate and stuff like that. So he actually, she was more necessary to finding. No, she was literally necessary to finding Will, as Max at this moment has no ability.
Every time she proved her, like, value in the group and stuff Luke would always just shut her down and call her freak. He never apologized for it either.
He did eventually. Stop that.
No. When it happened, after it happened, like he would say, "Oh, she's lying," and then we figured out, she was right. No, she was right about the will thing. No, there's different parts to it. That's what I'm saying. There's different parts to it. And every time he would shut it down until he was eventually right about her lying. And even then, it was because she was scared, and then he flipped out on everyone and said she's a liar and da-da-da, and it's like, she lied this one time. It just didn't look right. So it's like, I'm okay with him, pushing Max out the group for now, because it's just secrets, stuff, the government. We also see how Nance and him try to do what they did. So it's like, yeah, they can't really get people involved to begin with. And these boys trying to get her involved is like careless. You can get her involved in the arcade, other stuff, but don't get her involved in this stuff. Like, we already know. If anything, Mike is trying to keep her out of danger. It seems like this, you don't want a part of this. This is for our group because we went through it. You don't want to be involved in this situation.
Literally can't be involved. They came in.
They can't say a word.
They can't say a word.
So it's like, it seems ridiculous for them to even argue about like, oh, she needs in the conversation. Like, no, she doesn't. We can't explain this to her. We need to talk to Will.
I think that's the most sound argument you've given on the whole thing. I'm actually gonna back all the way the fuck down just based off of that right the fuck there. That you got me, man.
I didn't
just
say it.
For her own goddamn protection. You'll stay the fuck away from us. I don't like it. I don't like the delivery, but it's like, you're dead ass spin right there.
I didn't say this.
For fucking real.
I didn't say this is good, but that's why back to it.
Is that what you were trying to say?
No. She said better points. But all it was is the delivery in that moment. It wasn't the fact that he wanted to keep her out that was the problem. It was in her face, the way you did that. Like, yo,
relax.
Another time, like, just do this better.
Like, I feel, if anything, based off what she said, I'll say early on, he was a hater. But this one right here, this one right here is like, yo, you can't be mixed up in this shit. Early on, he was a hater, bro. I'm not going back down from that. But this one in this episode, I will say, oh damn, no, you spitting. Keep this girl away, because y'all gonna fuck her life up.
Thoughts on the Steven, Nancy infiltrate? Oh, walk away with government information.
Jonathan and Nancy.
My bad.
Good plan. I don't know where it's going. Because I was saying you need some way to corner the government and to force it. You think it's dumb, right?
I think it's completely dumb. I don't know what they're trying to do, but it's stupid.
I'm only going to say it's stupid because I don't know what their end goal is. In my mind, if your end goal...
I'm mad with Jonathan because he simps so hard for this girl. He just follows whatever plan, which is why I think this is not a good relationship. Steven would talk some sense into her. Like, we have to think about this smart. You got the information? Let's do something with it. Something smart. Mm-hmm. Instead, she's like, let's burn the facility. I literally take those words seriously. She wants to burn the facility down. Like, it was like when she told Jonathan, let's bring the Demogorgon out so we can kill it. Did she kill it?
Do you think she means figuratively burn it down? Or?
I think she means
both, whichever one. Expose them or literal fire burn.
But seeing what the little fire does and how the creature...
I think she wants to burn the whole building
Right, hear me out.
down.
I know, that's where I'm going. Yes, he just got it. Seeing what that little ass flamethrower did, right? And seeing how it sprayed throughout the town, hypothetically, if you burn the building down, it could be
catastrophic. That's how you get demons. You're gonna open up a portal. It's gonna be like, all right, I'm done with this town. I'm absorbing all the energy. This is now a portal to the upside down. I'm fucking here. Oh damn.
Classic example in a situation like that. There's a theory that if they drop like a nuclear bomb to totally wipe it out, it would do literally the opposite. It would take that nuke energy
and create a bigger portal because we know it needs energy to make a portal.
Yeah. So I was actually, my only thing is I was originally against Nancy doing this, but just to do devil's advocate, this government agency does not know what it's doing, right?
Nope, not at all.
So unfortunately, the whistleblowing effect in this scenario can cause more government agencies or whoever they're like, what the fuck is going on?
Correct intervention.
Correct it. They're self-policing themselves, and that's not enough. You need another
They already saw. They tried that in the season 1 self-policing. Didn't fucking work.
I think this scientist though is actually trying to do
the best. He calls himself a schmuck. He's like, I'm a schmuck they brought in. I'm doing my best. I need your guys' help to keep this hush because look, we've been trying to get rid of this thing, but it doesn't die. And lo and behold, the soil that they tested out, they didn't dig deep enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully Hopper tells this guy like, yo, it's under like 10 feet in. I see it, like I saw it, like it's right over here. Let me show you. And then they're gonna be like, damn. All right, now we need a new plan because apparently we suck.
Yeah, this guy seems like the type to be like, when he gets new information, like, fuck, I gotta actually do something with it.
He seems stressed enough as is. When Hopper told him, like, you need to look into this, he's like, I got enough to deal with, bro.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Because
you know,
this stuff.
He's actually
this
cleaning
stuff.
up a mess. He's actually
and he's just
cleaning
like,
up a mess.
Yeah.
and he was never involved. That's not. They brought him in from somewhere. If we believe him, right? They brought him in, so he's just like new to this, and he's just, why am I here? All the other 10 doctors who were the best died on the scene, so here I am, number
I personally
11.
believe
Like
him.
that sucks.
I believe them to an extent. I think there's still like a 10% of some shit they're doing that we haven't been privy or shown yet.
We did see they're working on something in the lab.
Yeah, I saw
When Nancy
pumpkins
stuff
and
were
shit. Yeah, they
I
was
just
doing
like,
something.
They were
back
looking
there.
at it. I think he took it seriously. He took a pumpkin.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
dissecting it, so he's like, there's something going on, but they can't figure one and one
But I also
together.
think that outside of the burning, I still believe there's something that they're doing that's also causing whatever to happen. I refuse to believe them that all they're doing is trying to burn that doorway. I just don't. I don't know why, but I just don't. Maybe it's because of the government.
I think the real issue is that the only thing that's working is the burning, but it's not doing a full effect.
It's not working though.
They're
just burning the door every day,
and
it's
it
not
goes
closing
back.
anymore.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they tried everything else, right? They tried everything, electrocution, like cutting it down. They're just like manual labor. They did everything. Nothing works. Nothing gets rid of this thing faster or more. I guess more progress done than the blowtorches, but it doesn't help because it still stays open. It grows back eventually, and I think the main thing what they need is Elle. I feel like Elle is
That's where I was going.
That's
Elle
the key.
can-
She's the one who opened it. She could close it, and I feel like
Hypothetically.
they're still looking for her because of this reason. And like, she's the only thing we know that could actually close this thing.
Can I be honest with you? I don't
And
think
if
they're
not,
that
we're just
smart.
gonna keep blowing this thing in, and it's not gonna work.
I think when they destroy with the flamethrower and stuff like that, among other things, it's like destroying like a fruit, but you're not destroying the root. So like, that's why it just keeps appearing. You're not really destroying it at its source. You're destroying what you can see, but that's not its source.
Exactly. But how are they gonna know? They don't know anything else. This is like, I'm assuming this is like the 12th Doctor or something. Like he was never on the scene. He doesn't have all the
That
details.
one, right?
He's the 12th in succession, bro.
Through this whole year that's happened, he's been studying everything they did over the years. Cause Elle is like 11, so this is 11 years of work that they've been like, oh, okay. So he's got to catch up with everything that's going
That's
on.
actually a fantastic
and,
point.
And not only that, it's like, okay, this is the only thing I see with my eyes that is working. I don't even know what's inside. Apparently there's a demogorgon or something that attacked all these people. I don't know. I'm trying to close this thing because monsters come out apparently. He's doing his best. I give this doctor props. I know he's stressed out. Who knows? Maybe he's a bad doctor. But
for now, we're Team
from what
Doctor.
I see, I'm Team Doctor.
Team Doctor.
He's doing the best he can. Everyone's doing the best they can right now.
That being said, other than Max's brother right now, and the other homie in the shower, yeah, everyone is doing their best right now, and they're trying. Even if they're a little frustrating to watch at times, everyone is doing their best and they're trying.
It'll all clear up soon.
Yeah. Good show.
Good show.
A lot of nuance. It's really picking up, in my opinion, on this app. Because the first season was a straight gas, but they're doing something different.
They're really building it up.
Yeah. So.
Like, we still don't know what's going on.
They did a good job keeping the mystery because I was wondering after season 1, I'm like, so what's next? But this mystery with the whole, is he possessed, is he not? This whole underground tunnel thing. Yeah, they on it.
Good job, Stranger Things. So if you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. We got our full reactions and discussions on Patreon. If you guys like our content, make sure you smash the thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also, hit the bell for notifications and make sure to click on our videos so you can stay in your recommended feed.
If you're join the Rock the Elite crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
All right, guys, until next time, Rock the Elite.
Dirk the Nasty.
Out.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, Rock the Elite.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.